Welcome to your Mercury Retrograde reading. This is just a short introduction. If you'd like to skip it, please go to the timestamp in the description box below and you can go directly to your reading. Many people think that Mercury Retrograde is a season of bad luck, where plans go wrong, technology glitches, and misunderstandings pop up everywhere. But spiritually, it's so much more than that. It's a powerful invitation to pause, reflect, and realign with your true path. This July, Mercury Retrograde is from the 18th of July to the 12th of August, and it travels through Leo and ends up in Cancer, making it especially potent for your self-expression, creativity, emotions, and how you nurture yourself and others. During this time, the universe is asking you to ask yourself the following questions. Are you living and expressing your authentic self? What creative dreams are waiting for you to notice them? Can you let go of pride and lead with love? Are there old emotional wounds that need your attention? And can you trust that delays and detours are guiding you towards what's truly aligned? Mercury retrograde, my dear friends, is not here to punish you. It's a blessing in disguise, a cosmic chance to revisit and revise your plans, to reconnect with what truly matters, to resolve unfinished emotional business, and to refresh your perspective before moving forward. In this reading, we'll explore what this retrograde is revealing for you and the lessons, the healing, and the hidden gifts waiting to emerge. So let's dive in and see what the messages are coming through for you through this reflective and transformative time. Welcome, Taurus. Let's go ahead and see what this Mercury retrograde period has in store for you. I'm going to start off with your oracle cards. This will give us the core themes coming through for you. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Taurus, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with new moon in Taurus energy. Prosperity lies ahead, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this message is for Taurus, please. And we have the Nine of Wands, the King of Wands, and Justice. Now, Taurus, it's very auspicious to see you getting your own new moon energy. And of course, it's an incredibly positive message because it's letting us know that the essence of prosperity is coming through over this period. And where it's coming through, my dear Taurus, is where I feel that you might want to give up. This is Nine of Wands. So where you feel like you are reaching the end of your tether, you can't go on. You feel like I've been doing this for too long, I haven't met with success, I'm going to throw in the towel. This is where I see prosperity coming through for you, which is incredibly interesting. Now you are presenting under this message as King of Wands. It does not matter if you are masculine or feminine. It is the energy of King of Wands I am speaking about. And King of Wands is our entrepreneurial, go-getting, innovative, creative king. So my dear Taurus, when it comes to whatever this is, what's causing you this energy of feeling so worn down and depleted, you need to look at it with fresh eyes. You need to look at it as King of Wands. So, this is the period where you step back. This is our Mercury retrograde period, and you review what you have been doing, because perhaps you have been working so hard and you might not be seeing, my dear Taurus, some kind of missing link, or you're just working so hard that you're not looking at the bigger picture. But as King of Wands, if you give yourself the chance, the space, and the opportunity, that information is going to come to you. You must know that this energy of prosperity lies ahead is telling you all is not lost, especially if you are just about to give in and to give up. Dear Taurus, hold on. Something is about to shift and change for you. Over this period, you're being advised to pull back and really give yourself a chance, Taurus, to have a break completely. You know, sometimes we just have to switch off from a situation, because once you are in Nine of Wands, you're in the depths of it. Everything is just overwhelming. You feel like you're drowning. You can't see the wood for the trees. But if you stop and say, all right, I'm not going to work on this for at least a week. I'm giving myself a break. See what happens. Because I do feel, my dear Taurus, what you're going to get is the insight that you have been looking for, and you're going to bring about the change that is going to allow you to move out of this exhausted energy and really be smart and strategic and see the potential so that you can bring prosperity into whatever this is. And with justice coming through here, Taurus, I do see you finding the best possible solution. And not only that, you're going to be restoring balance back into your life. Things are going to flow again, and things are going to feel so much easier. So I will just give you a very simple example. If you have started your own business and you have been working night and day to get it going, and you have been doing this for months, Taurus, no wonder you are feeling like our weary warrior over here, like you just can't go on. And I feel for many of you, you've probably just reached a point and you're thinking, you know what, this is not worth it. I'm going to pack it in and I might just go and find a job. But now you're going to work with our King of Wands energy. Really take a step back. That's all you need to do initially. Break from it. And then calmly look at it. And be really honest, my dear Taurus. What could you be doing differently? What could you be doing smarter? Maybe you haven't delegated and you are consumed with all this small running day-to-day stuff that is just wearing you to the bone, where you could just hire somebody, say a freelancer, to help you for 2-3 hours a day that will free you up from the slog, and you could focus on the big picture. And when you find that missing link, and you will find it, my gosh, my dear Taurus, the prosperity that is sitting here will just flow in. Very exciting to see. Now let us move on and see what third eye chakra is all about, and I will just get your clarifiers. So we just want to see now what third eye chakra is. Taurus, please. And we've got Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Taurus, the frequency of the third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life, supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination and our psychic powers. So we know that over this Mercury retrograde period, Taurus, your intuition is heightened. That third eye is opened and activated. And this lets us know that you are going to be receiving messages and signs from Spirit. You will probably be getting downloads through your dreams, and those premonitions and hunches that you're going to be receiving, Please trust them. They are leading you into the right direction. And this is particularly going to be coming up strongly for you, my dear Taurus, when it comes to something that you've been quite reluctant to get involved in. I feel that there has been somebody coming through presenting as Knight of Pentacles, and this could be a masculine or feminine once again, and they have offered you something, my dear Taurus. This could be somebody asking you to invest in what they're doing. This could be a friend saying, Taurus, let's go into business together. This could be somebody that you've gone on a few dates with and you're still not 100% sure. Because Seven of Pentacles is telling me there's something about what has been presented to you that is not sitting 100% right with you. You've got that niggly feeling, which is just your intuition telling you, Taurus, don't move ahead until you get more information and more insight. When you're comfortable, then you move forward. So what I'm seeing over this period is that you are going to work with your inner knowing and your psychic powers. If you feel as though you need more information from Knight of Pentacles, this would be the time to ask. Ask that person you're dating if you've got a funny feeling about them, if they're involved with somebody else. Ask them. Lay your cards on the table. Mercury rules communication. Remember, my dear Taurus, speak your mind. If this is that friend who wants to go into business with you and you just got a weird feeling about it, speak it out with them. Ask them exactly what does that entail. Will it be exactly 50-50? What will be their responsibilities? What will be your responsibilities? How will it work? And go into the detail until you're comfortable. Then, my dear Taurus, I see you moving forward. I see you leaving behind all the doubt and insecurity, anything that's holding you back. And Six of Swords tells me you move on. So whether you move on and decide to move ahead with whatever Knight of Pentacles has offered you, or whether you decide, no, thanks, but no thanks, I'm not going to go ahead with it, of course will be entirely up to you. Either way, trust your intuition because, my dear Taurus, that is going to give you the clarity you are seeking. Okay, what an interesting period this is going to be for you. Now let us see what the full moon in Leo is all about for you. Don't let pride get in your way. So we want to see now what this is all about for Taurus, please. And we've got Five of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and Judgment. Now this is actually quite a big message, my dear Taurus, because as I mentioned in the introduction, Mercury retrograde is really a wonderful time to reflect and review and go over what is not working for us, what could be holding us back, what we want to adjust, change and tweak in order to move forward. Now, I do feel that for some of my Tauruses, you could be sitting in this energy of Five of Cups and Ten of Swords. This Ten of Swords, I do believe, has already happened. And for some of my Tauruses, this could have happened years ago. This is really the energy of being blindsided, but to the point that you were flawed, man or woman down, being lied to, betrayed, somebody stealing from you, somebody gaslighting you, somebody up and leaving you without letting you know why. This could be being fired from a job or losing a business or a home. It's not easy energy. And now I'm seeing that some of my Tauruses keep going over it and over it. The energy of crying over spilt milk. I can't believe they did that. I can't believe I didn't see the red flags. Why didn't I stand up for myself? Why didn't I speak my truth? What was I scared of? I can't believe I did that. and going over it and over it. My dear Taurus, the milk is spilt. It's over. There's nothing more you can do about it. But this is Mercury retrograde period, so it's time to pull back and really look at what is going on. Now, it's very interesting that it is sitting under don't let pride get in your way. And here we have our angel coming in and asking you to stand up and take action. Now, Taurus, whatever action it is that you are going to take is going to be personal to you. Your action could be that you simply understand that this is your past and you need to focus on your future. And as soon as you focus on the 2 cups standing behind you, representing all the good in your life, the light comes back into your life and pushes back this heavy energy. This could be, my dear Taurus, that it's time for you to confront whoever did this to you, whoever lied to you, whoever gaslit you, whether it was a close friend, an ex-significant other, or a family member, and speak your truth. Don't play it small. Don't let your pride and your ego override what is right for you. This period is about communication, speaking your truth with clarity. So if this relates to you in any way, you do what feels right for you. But it's time to release out of this energy and take steps forward to free yourself from any heavy energy that's pulling you down. Focus on those 2 cups, my dear Taurus, because I do feel there's a lot of really good and wonderful energy coming in for you, as we have seen. Right, let's move on and get a message from your guides for this period. So we want to see now what Taurus's guides would like to share with them, please. And we've got restriction, joy guides, number 28. Now, of course, as you can imagine, this restriction energy is related to what we have just seen and spoken about. And your joy guides are coming in and they are asking you to release out of this energy. Because, my dear Taurus, by holding yourself in this energy, you are holding yourself back from the joy and the prosperity that is wanting to come into your life. And so your joy guides are telling you that they are working with you. They are surrounding you with love and kindness and protection as you work through this. Take your time to really reflect on how this energy has affected you. Understand that you did the best you knew how. It's over now, and now it's time for you to stand up and enter into a new era of your life. Strong messages coming through, my dear Taurus. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most meaningful Mercury retrograde period, and I am sending you all so much love.